Hey YouTubians, it's Tony here from We Try Anything, the channel that likes to try anything so you don't have to. What we're going to have a look at today is something on the Xbox which is available via Game Pass, which is a subscription service on the Xbox offered by Microsoft, where you get an incredible amount of games. You can get the Game Pass for Xbox, just Xbox console, or you can get the Ultimate, which is for both Xbox and PC, which, as I say, has an incredible library of games that you can download and play more or less straight away. The price is all included, and what we're going to look at today is we're looking at Lonely Mountains, which is it's a downhill kind of trial game, which is it's aimed at people who like to go on trails and stuff like that, and it is it's a skill based game, this. The reason why I thought I'd feature it is that if you're playing Warzone and the like, this game is definitely worth a download if you're bored of that sort of ilk. Now, what we're looking at here is just a quick look at the options, where you can change the audio, VSync, the stereo mode, which can be screen based or can be in game. And what we're going to do is just quickly fire up the game, or click on the start game button here, and you can see the mountains which you can traverse. Now, as you get further in the game, you unlock one of 4 mountains, each of which has different trails to them, and there are 4 different trails, all of which have challenges that you have to complete, in which you get better components for your bike and stuff like that, and also you get spray jobs and the like. So, looking at the bike, just a quick look. If you click on the actual, if you click on select the mountain, what you will see is you'll see the bikes that you can choose from here. Now, obviously, the game starts off with the one of 6 bikes, which is the Grasshopper, where it's got the frame, the agility, the suspension, and wheels. And you can get better bikes where you can obviously you can unlock paint jobs, stuff here like what we've done here, which is Purple Rain, but you can unlock better bikes. Now, obviously, you're going to get the parts and stuff like that to build your bike up and then unlock a better bike here. So as I'm scrolling through here, I'm trying to show you the parts that you can look at. But what we're going to do, we're going to just click on start ride, and then take it from there, really. Now, as you can see, I mean, straight away it's like a polygon type game here, where you've got the very, I would say, quite stylish graphics here. But what you've got to do, you've got to try and avoid coming off your bike. Basically, you've got to go down the trails, zooming down the trails, in which you can see I'm pressing A to speed up my pedaling. Now, you can only do that in certain bursts, because obviously, you get tired out quite quick. But also it affects obviously the speed in which you go around corners and stuff like that. And the other thing you noted was that I'm kind of heading on grass here. Now, if you come off the trail a little, your bike will slow down, and that is important later on, where you've got to try and beat your own timing, or you've got to try and beat the time challenges that you've got to do certain trails. Now, as you can see, one thing you will notice with this game is you do come off your bike an awful lot, which, it's part and parcel of doing the actual parts here. It does become frustrating, but what happens is, if you keep persevering, there'll be that one time where you just do it and then it just clicks, and it's such a mad little feeling that you get. And also, what I love about this is how you can like, the game can be quite forgiving, where you can go over rocks and stuff. You're not meant to, but you can. I mean, depending on the speed in which you're flying over the rocks and stuff, because if you go slow, you can hit certain things and you get away with it. But if you hit it any quicker, then that's it. You come off your bike and then you start back from the checkpoint, as you can see here, which we're going through. Now, as I say, what I love about it, there's no real music to it, and I'm going to come off. There's no real music to it. What there is just a nice, calming, calming background ambient sound, really, where you can hear birds, you can hear rivers, and you can hear, like, as I said, birdsong, rivers, and you're just going down the trail. And if you listen hard enough, you can actually, when you're kind of pedaling as such, you can hear the actual cogs and the chain of the bike, and the rear cogs kind of turning without you pedaling, and it's just such a nice, relaxing game in that aspect, because in the other aspect, you do, as I say, you come off an awful lot, as you can see here, and it's just it really does test your patience. And if you can get round it, I'll be honest with you, once you do some of the trials and stuff like that, it is fantastic. Now I'm getting quite close to the end of the trail here, as you can see, and it is, you know, it's just something about the sumptuous greens and stuff like that where it's just fantastic. And obviously at the end of the level you get your personal bests and stuff like that. You see what challenges you have done, or what challenges you have what things you have unlocked through doing the challenges, and also you see where you ranked in the game. Now obviously I have not ranked very well at all. I mean, I managed to do the whole kind of trail in 3 minutes and 3 minutes 3 minutes 9 seconds .38, and I've done a total of 21 crashes. And get used to crashing because it is something that you do, and this is on the Greater Horn on Trail 2. But once you unlock the once you get round the actual checkpoints and stuff, what you do actually start to unlock is better trails, different kind of parts of kind of mountain biking down a trail. And when you start to get really into the game, you do appreciate the actual beauty of the graphics that are going on here. Because I mean, some of them is, I mean, it really comes into a point when you unlock the next mountain, or sorry, the next trail, as such, let me see, which is unlock the next mountain, which is Redmore Peaks. And as we're heading into autumn when I release this video, I mean, once you start seeing the like I'm just doing an exploration trail here, which is the first thing you do actually do on these, just to get an idea of what the trail's like. And then once you've passed that, you do then kind of get onto a more challenging part of the same trail where you've got to hit it in a certain time and just do it in less crashes. Well, what I love about it is that you just, as well as obviously doing the certain things, it's just that, I mean, obviously what you can see here, I'm just speeding around this in autumn trail, as it were, along the second mountain, and I just love it's just a slightly different look to the graphics. I mean, obviously it's a bit more open. It's obviously autumn, so obviously leaves are falling, the trees are a bit more, obviously you see more of their branches, and yeah, I mean, you've got rivers and stuff in this level, and it's just such a, I don't know, it's just kind of a calming but frustrating environment to be playing a game in. Now, as I say, as you kind of get past these sort of levels, the it becomes a lot more demanding, where your checkpoints are a lot further apart. So every time you hit something, you go back to the checkpoint and you've got to do that part again. And while it can be frustrating, you do learn what's going on, and obviously it adds to your time and stuff like that, and the amount of crashes. So you probably find yourself unlocking these things as you progress through each level. And I'll be honest with you, I mean, it was a game I just thought I'd try to get away with the likes of playing first-person shooters all the time, like Warzone, as I've reviewed, and other ones like Overwatch and stuff. And as a game, I've got to say, if you've got the time just to invest in this game, I do find it, it is a game that you'll find quite rewarding and relaxing at the same time. Plus, if it's winter and you can't get yourself on the trails, especially in the forest, any forest around you, or any kind of wooded areas and stuff like that, and you do like off-road mountain biking, then I've got to say, you've got an Xbox, got Game Pass, then this game is just a no-brainer. And to be honest, it gets my thumbs up. So if you get the chance, then download it. I've left a link of how to get Game Pass below. It can be got via Amazon and the likes. And also, if you haven't got an Xbox, then why not get yourself an Xbox at the same time? If you like this video and you want to see more kind of gaming videos which I'll be featuring on the channel, then please click on the like. It does help the channel in terms of kind of growth and stuff. If you want to see more videos like this, then click on subscribe. It's very much appreciated, and again, it does expand the channel. And we hope you like what is featured today, and we look forward to seeing you next video. Take care now. Goodbye.